Welcome back to episode 3 of Footnotes. It's been a little while since we did.
Well, it was warmer last time we did it.
Definitely warmer. Shorts weather last time. But yeah, my friend Matt from Knees Up said that he really enjoyed the videos, our little episodes, so we should do some more. So that inspired us to get Raoul back in the building and share some more insights as to what we've been doing. Where do we even start? I mean, we've got Valencia on at the minute.
That's probably the best place to start. Both doing Valencia Marathon. It's been a pretty big block, isn't it?
It's been great. It's been the best block I've had so far in my few years of like really making effort with running.
Yeah, you've been smashing it.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 weeks ago I hit there. Constantly tired, constantly hungry. My legs constantly like hurting.
I feel like in marathon block you've got like 16-week marathon block or whatever you end up doing. You've got the first like 8 weeks of that you're sluggish, you're like getting back up to speed and everything feels hard. You have like 2 weeks where you feel amazing and then it feels hard
just
again.
Tired again, yeah.
So it's just like always tired. But I think I've done more volume this time than I've ever done.
Yeah, what's your weekly? You've been up to like 100k,
so
haven't you?
It's 100k plus every week. So
Crazy.
I'm still old school. I go in miles. So any of you miles
Absolute
people,
miler,
I've
proper
been
runner.
doing like 70, 75 miles a week.
That's crazy.
So volume-wise, been good. Probably less like really like full-out sessions, and I think that's maybe helped.
Just like lower, like zone 2,
Yeah,
zone 2.
Touch wood, less niggles and stuff, because I maybe haven't been doing it as much like real top end stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, did a good park run at the weekend, so there's still some speed in the legs there.
So yeah, that's taken up a lot of the social time has been cast aside to run. Marcus Malone said it in a video recently. He said, if you run a running brand, it's sort of it's his quest, it's his mission to see how far he can take himself in running, and that just resonated so much. Like, if you run a running brand, you should push yourself in running. You should be a runner. Otherwise, how do you test your kit? How do you know what is right for the marathon distance runner? Like, how do you know what works for trail? You can look online and see what other brands are doing, or you can like
actually test it out yourself.
Actually test it out, actually live it. So that's something that Bryan and I are pretty firm on, actually. Like, in the future when we're looking for building our team out, like,
you have to be
you kind of need to get it. You need to understand what it takes to like push yourself to your limit, or find that limit, or sacrifice all the other things in life that you have to in order to get to like a moderately high performance amateur level.
Yeah. Definitely, I wish we could run full
yeah, that'd be
a
unreal.
good place to be.
Puddles. But yeah, so a lot of effort has gone into training, feeling stronger than ever. I'm excited to see what could happen at Valencia. I'm not gonna do myself dirty and put the numbers out there yet, but the numbers will be on the board if they're good.
Well, my target is to PB. So my PB was in January 22, and it's 2:44 is my marathon PB, and I want to be in that ballpark. So
that's rapid.
I feel like if it's a good day, everything goes well, I can definitely PB. But with the marathon, it's never perfect. So I think I'm there or thereabouts. Which side of that 2:44 I am is up for debate, but that's definitely me putting my cards on the table. That's what I want to be. So last couple of weeks before Valencia as well. Mm-hmm. So what's on your plan for tonight?
It's still quite like hefty. Where is it? 6 by kilometre at 10k pace, which is like 3:45ish.
And how are the legs feeling after Saturday, just for that?
Legs feel alright, to be fair. I think I've been like a bit more like mentally tired. And actually, when I finished my run on Saturday, because it was such lousy weather, like pretty cold, kind of raining the whole day, I just felt some like inflammation in my lung, like tightness in my chest, and was like, oh no, here we go, like dreaded winter cold. But I seem to have slipped past that, recovered from that, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to do that 6 by 1k at Crystal Palace tonight.
Yeah.
Are you running tonight?
So tonight is a rest day. Today's a rest day, first one in a while, which I suppose the last couple of weeks we're now just looking to build that freshness, get that freshness sort of built up, keep some sharpness there. So this week I'm doing a mile repeat session, probably Thursday. The following week probably do like a 5k at marathon pace, and then everything else will just be pretty easy. Just keeping the legs ticking over. So,
what else has been going on? I mean, the reason we haven't shot one of these in a while is literally because we've been so busy. Just the business has really taken off. Not to say it's scary, but I wasn't expecting it to take off kind of as it has. People are really resonating with the brand. People are really understanding and backing the mission. You know, it's a buzzword, but like sustainable sportswear that's made mindfully. It's not just another cheap oil-based product that we're putting out into the market. Like, we're going to the source to find our fabrics. You know, in previous episodes you would have heard sort of the level of attention that we go into and intention that we have, and people seem to be resonating with it. Like, orders every day.
Yeah, I had a conversation with someone in menswear the other day, and you just, usual chat, how's business going? I was like, oh, it's really good, things are progressing, you always want more, like it's in your nature. But I was like, we're getting orders every day. And he sort of looked at me and he was like, what, really? Like, I know some brands that would absolutely bite their hand off to get orders every day. So it's sometimes, because you're so wrapped up in it yourself day to day, you sort of sometimes don't see that progress, so it's sometimes good just to like hear it from others as well, that actually we are doing pretty well, and yeah, multiple orders per day, and
international as well. Like, that's cool. We're not even putting any budget into international, European or international advertising, so that's just power of word of mouth, power of the brand, power of the organic stories that we're putting out. Like, they're reaching places that
we've had
many US orders, right? Like,
we've had about 10 states in the US now, all over. So like West Coast California, we've had East Coast like New York, then we've had Bondi Beach. We've had,
big up Bondi. That would be Ben's influence.
That would be Ben's influence.
Shout out Ben.
We've had Singapore. We've had loads of European countries like Spain, Italy, Germany. Quite a lot from Germany, I think.
Yeah.
Renee's played a part in that.
Yeah, and looking at that data has been really interesting. If I feel like we're not moving forward, I will start to get frustrated. Even though, like, let's say, like 9 times out of 10, that's just probably me and how I'm feeling. But yeah, when Bryan like put a data stack of our first 6 months, incredible results. Like, day to day, you don't feel like you're treading water. It doesn't feel like you're moving anywhere. But when you like take that more holistic approach and look and see what we've done since launching in April at the London Marathon, it's crazy. Should we get a coffee?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, life sometimes throws you curveballs. My mum is really unwell at the moment. She fell ill a couple of months back, and so we as a family are just sort of working our way through that, thinking about what the next steps are and what we can best do to support her. So yeah, it just throws a little extra pressure and hardship on the situation, and I've definitely noticed that my fuse has been shorter. So poor Bryan's putting up with more probably frustrations from me. So yeah, just a moment of appreciation for Bryan and his stoic nature. I'm not perfect, no one is, but I'm just grateful to have people like Bryan in my corner who are like helping me. Because yeah, it's tough. Seeing your mum ill and like struggling is hard. It's really hard. But I'm channeling that into something positive. Man, some of my saddest weeks have been some of my highest volume weeks in running, so there's definitely a correlation there. Maybe I'm just escaping, but yeah, I can draw energy and try and turn that sadness into something bigger and better. I think by nature, I'm just quite an impatient character. Like if I get an idea in my head, I want to action it immediately, for better or for worse. But that's just my nature, and that's where, you know, Bryan did a whole bunch of work recently, pulling like the first 6 months, like the data stack together. And actually, you shared that at like the perfect time, because I'll be honest, I was like quite frustrated, and then I think you got some good figures.
Yeah, I think part of that frustration comes as well because like we both want to be on Circus full time as well. Like, you know, we both do have other commitments, you know, other jobs and stuff we have to do, and sometimes the frustration comes because you just want to be in it all the time and fully on it. But then yeah, like it's always good to take that step back and look at what the progress has been, and like comparison is a thief of joy and all that, but like we know figures that other brands in our space have done in their first year, and like, you know, as an example, we know of a brand that we've done their first year sales in the first 6 months. There's another brand in their first year we've done like 5 times what they did already.
Yeah.
And as I say, you know, we're not comparing ourselves to what these businesses have done to like measure our success, but I think it's just a reinforcement that actually, you know, we've done pretty well to get to where we are after only 6 months, and by we know we've got a long way to go.
This way, yeah.
And seeing, you know, customers are coming back and they're ordering again and again. You know, there's one customer that's ordered about 6 times from us already. Bearing in mind, you know, we've only had
pretty much every product.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
we've only had like 3 collections or 3 drops or whatever. There's more. There's, you know, there's about 15 to 20% of the customers have ordered at least twice. There's just so much good information in that data, and it's
like month-on-month growth is good. Like everything's up basically, which is cool.
Social media engagement, social media engagement, social media follower, you know,
like reach is
just
insane.
growing all the time. Sales are obviously growing all the time. You know, one of the, again, another quite boring aspect, but conversion rates and things like that. You know, these are, as an e-com business, it's important. Like, if people are coming on, you know, they're finding us because of the great work that, you know, is getting done in the brand.
Yeah.
They're coming onto the website. You want to make sure that they have a good experience and they actually buy from you. So just, you know, what can we do to increase those sorts of numbers all the time? But yeah, the positive thing is everything is moving in the right direction. Albeit you always want more and you always want that to be increasing all the time.
But I think that's where we're quite a good like pair, or like we complement each other quite well, because we approach business, well, I mean, there's so many like parallels in the way that we work, but there's also I think polarizing is the wrong word, but like we also approach things very differently sometimes. Like and for better or for worse, like I sort of like rush into things sometimes, whereas would you say it's fair to say you're a bit more like strategic?
Yeah, more I think level head as well. I think as you'll admit as well, your highs can be high, your lows can be low. Whereas don't get me wrong, I do have highs and lows, but maybe I'm just a bit more level headed with it all. And yeah, exactly. I think
it works well. It's a good
exactly. I think
good duo.
Yeah.